Okay, here we go. We got dabouncerla versus migueamo. Okay, so far so good. We got an Arabia game here, and we're gonna. Oh boy, that's a lot of idle TC time. Okay, that's pretty good. Going for the chickens, I like that. Two chickens. Oh, good job getting that house down in time. Still forgetting to make villagers here though. That is a problem. Big problem. You are focusing on the economy, which is good. But concentrating on that boar and everything's making you forget to make villagers. And right now you are 5 villagers behind, which is huge. Still not making villagers. Oh boy. Alright, loom. You got 2 there? That's not bad. That's a really far wood line. You got 2 closer ones here. 3 closer ones. Alright. We got 6 here. That's good. So we did click up at 14 pop. That is way too early. So you are going to beat him. But your vill count is so low that you're going to have a hard time keeping up with resource production right now. So I hate to say it, but it's going to be rough. Ooh, right on top of the gold. Maybe a tile away would be a little bit better. It's good you got these 2 working there. And we got 4 on wood. That's perfect. So ideally you would have about 4 more people who would also be on wood right now. So that all your new people coming out would be working on making farms. And right now you're probably wondering, where are my villagers to make my 4 farms and make more farms so that I can click up the castle? And that's because you idled your TC and you are currently idling your TC. You want to click up to castle around 26 villagers. Right now you're at 18 villagers. So you are getting these things down. You technically could click up at 18 pop. Oh wow, you got lucky there. I do like how you're making the wall with these buildings. And it's perfect the amount of wood you have. Except for the fact that you could probably sell and click up right now if you wanted to, but you don't have it. You don't have very many villagers. And as you can tell here, the res collected, it's just not very good. I do like that you're scouting though. That's good. A little scout ahead of time up here would be able to tell you a little bit more about their base. Like, he's got 3 on gold, and look at how many farms he's got. He's got 11 farms. You have 0. 0 farms. 0 farms. He looks like he's already got his chickens completely done. He hasn't gone to his berries yet. And it sounds like you got housed. Yep. Cool. Now we build farms. Okay. And we can click up the castle, actually. As funny as that is, we're housed, but if you want to kill these villagers, click up the castle, you can. There it is. But you got 2 villagers to be made first. Okay. So that is a very fast castle time if you kill those 2 villagers. However, you have no economy to back you up right now. And he's coming with the barracks and make some army. And you do have a little bit of food. Your economy's not terrible. And because you're getting to castle first, or what you could do is you could put down a town center and start pumping out villagers to try to catch up. That would be great. Town center here would be good. Town center back here on this wood line next to this gold would be good. But this one's probably better because if you can probably fit here because you can't with this hill. And then it'd protect this area, protect this gold. Get that wood line there. Maybe another one here. Maybe back here. Let's see what you see. Yeah, you see all that. As you can tell right now, yeah, you got 10. And you'll be first up to castle. The other thing is probably be, once you get to castle, you want to make town centers, and then you want to make castle age stuff. Right now, unfortunately, you have no way to make anything castle age except for nothing actually, because number 1, you don't have any wood to make anything. Number 2, another one would have been a castle, which would have been stone. Wood would have been good to make a town center. And then another thing is stable and for knights and archers for crossbows would be great, but you don't even have a barracks. So he's probably shaking like, how did he get the castle? You actually locked yourself out of this stone, unless you like put it like here sideways. If you like put this down here, that might have worked. Alright, so let's see what you're gonna do. You bought wood. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, bruh. What are you doing? You can't even mine you can't even mine it now. I can't believe you did that. Oh, that's 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 terrible. Okay. And you paid money for that wood. Alright. Is a better outcrop here at the back of your base that has stone. Town center. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Alright. Keep those fills coming out. Yep. 23. You're still way far behind. Remember magic. 26 when you click the castle. We're still at 23. So if we look at what he's got right now, he's got a booming 38 army, or he's got 2 army buildings, or 3 army buildings already ready to go. And look at that. And he's got men-at-arms coming at you. And those men-at-arms are going to be actually impossible to stop. Yeah, unless you wall this off right now, quick wall this, these are all going to die too, because I think he knows where you are. Yeah, he knows you're back there. He's coming for you. You need to make military buildings and start making knights or something. Look at all that food you have. Yeah, we get a house, wall, something. Okay. Oh, alright, good. You have another one there. Perfect. That's actually fantastic. Okay, good. We have that. Oh, okay. A battle elephant. And we do actually have spears to protect against that. Well done. I'm very impressed. Okay. Did we know? We didn't even see that there is a staple, and that's what he's making. We do need to move to more gold. So, yep, good. Alright, and we need to... battle elephants actually counter... these things counter knights. So, actual knights is not going to be a good idea. Oh, that guy's dead. Ouch. Gee, look at that. He's got like all the upgrades and everything. +4, 10 attack? Jeez, these men-at-arms are disgusting. Wow. Look at how they just chopping through this mill. Wow. That's cool. Archery range. So we need to start making something here. You have so much gold, so much food, and these villas are just dying. They need to go back to hide. Oh, now they're long swords. So 13, another +3. He's getting the upgrades for those too. Alright, you got a couple of those long swords, that's good. So, look at these res collected. So that fact that you idled your TC in the beginning so much, you're idling them now too, and not having as much villagers. You have less than half as many villagers as he does, and now you have less than half the resources. He's spending most of his resources, not all of them. So that's why he's able to make this military. All you're making are food. Non-armored, non-attack, non-upgraded. Okay, an archer's good. Good, archers do counter that. I don't know if that's what he's going to continue doing. I mean, I guess it would make sense since he is Burmese. Yep, and that is what he's doing. He's making more militia line. At this point, though, we need to come up with a game plan. We need a real unit to make. We're making another town center. Okay. We need a real unit to be made. What's our real unit going to be? A knight is a perfect unit for a Persian. If you can get a castle down, you can get that research tech, which will give you the crossbow, called the trash bow, which will let you make archers with just wood, which would be fantastic since you have this wood thing over here. I think you're making a lumber camp. Perfect. You are still so far behind villager-wise. You're just not going to be able to keep up. Essentially also because you're not even making army right now. You have no army. 8 to 11, and his army is stronger and it's upgraded. It's got blacksmith upgrades. And you survive another day. And he has so much resources. And he finally built a castle. And then he's like, screw it, I am going all out and making so many resources. And you're building another town center. Okay. At this point, you need a castle, bro. You need a castle. I understand you're protecting yourself so you can get these resources here. But you need a castle. Alright. We're going to wall at 40 minutes. Better late than never. Better late than never. Same units he was making the whole time. What did you have to counter it? You didn't have anything made to counter it. Right? Like you knew he was making longswords this whole time, as well as battle elephants. You did have to counter the pikemen for the battle elephants. You weren't making any more. I don't know where all your villagers are. They're all stuck in the town centers, it looks like. They never made it back out to start working again after the last attack. And you fight to live another day. Okay. Still not making villagers. Look at this idle TC time, bruh. And the res collected. I have to say, you're doing fantastic for the amount of resources you've collected. And there we go. There's our castle. Front line. Good castle. For the amount of resources you've collected, you're doing great. But we need more resources. So bad. Oh, now he's an imp. And so he should, is what I'm guessing, is going to be coming down with the Treb. Look at all this map expansion he's done too. I think it's a fun game though. I think you're doing good. Are you finally making villagers again? No. Yep, there are the Trebs, and here are the war elephants. And they just die before they even get there. You still have 0 resources, or 0 upgrades. You do have the crossbows. Okay. Alrighty. So, the strongest unit made all game were 2 war elephants after 51 minutes, and 5 crossbows, none of which were upgraded blacksmith-wise. So I will say, positive is your base defense was great. You survived what they threw at you. Maintaining the eco and villager production was not, and therefore you did not have the resources. You do have resources now, but you didn't have a lot of resources to continue to build and make more villagers and collect res. So you can see right here, 47,000 versus 19,000. I mean, you couldn't make army. You needed to make army. Couldn't make army. I mean, if we look at these stats here for military, you're going to see this whole game, you didn't make 17 at the end. That's the most you had. So, all right. Let's see what we got here. Let's watch this other game. Go with arena. Alright. Okay, let's see how this goes, this opening here. What I'm hoping for is less idle time. And we're already at 36 right now. It's fine. Alright, we did wait. We got the first 6 here, then we got good. Next 4. Very good, very good. We got this guy scouting, perfect. And then the next one's gonna go to boar, right? Not sure what this guy's doing. I think he got lost on his way to the trees. Oh, okay. So we're getting the mill. I think it was supposed to be boar first. Or house boar. Or I could do boar and then the next one is house. But anyway. So we're skipping the boar. Okay. There we go. I got 4th there for the lumber. We got lots of chickens. Lots of good chicken there. Alright, we're gonna run out of our cow stuff. Okay, there we go. And unfortunately, we did not build that house with that boar, because we did 2 mills beforehand. Generally, when you build the mill, you want to build the house. So we're gonna be housed if we make another villager, but we're not, because we again are idling our TC, and we clicked up to feudal way too early once again. 26 click up for feudal. 26 click up for feudal. 26 click up for feudal. Or 24. I'd do 26. Or 25 because I sometimes forget to, or 24 because I forget to make my house. Because now you're going to run into the same problem you did last game where you're not going to have villagers to make resources. However, this other guy is really struggling as well to gather resources. He has yet to even make a lumber camp, so y'all are definitely doing your own thing here. Okay, alright, good. Now that we are we're putting down our 2 buildings, which is cool. Okay, one thing I will say is these kind of maps, remember the petard thing where they can just get through your base? The way to solution that is to make a inner wall here, so that once they petard through, all you have to do is just make one little house to finish off your inner wall, and then you won't get you'll have some protection to at least have the time to build whatever counter is needed for what he's attacking with. Okay. And right now we still have 4, and we have finally our second, and we have way too much on berries. But we still managed to click up at 20. Alright. So, before he clicked on feudal. So, I don't know if you noticed, but you're going to notice now. You're going to be at Castle Age with 20 villagers, and you're not going to have any resources, and you're not going to know what to do, and you're just going to squander your Castle Age. When Castle Age is your power spike, and that's when you should be attacking, that's when you should be taking advantage and getting the upper hand. Making town centers to boom, to have resources to make tons of army, or to make a little bit of army to put pressure and maybe put a castle down petard and throw some knights through, right? However, right now you're in castle, and you do have some food. Don't get me wrong, and you do have some gold, but you don't have the wood to put down any military buildings. No military buildings, no town center, no nothing. So we're just squandering this time for Castle Age when it would have been more helpful to have used that time to be gathering resources, right? Okay. That, all of your wood you could have used to build, like, town centers is now going to make houses. Okay. Alright. So I guess recognizing where your resources is going is probably important here. I do like this. This is important. So you can put that castle down for protection and also for petards to break in. This is also good. 8 is what you want as you click feudal, or once you're done with all of your food resources. Okay, finally we get our town center. Perfect. Still ahead because you're getting your town center before he gets to castle. However, you're definitely way behind on villagers in this idle TC time. And the fact that you went through a whole nother research of an age. Okay, cool. So you did some scouting. And I'm pretty sure you saw that he had a lot. Oh, you actually didn't see any of that. Maybe you did. You might have, yeah, you probably did. You probably saw all that he was making there. That's a lot. That's gonna be a lot of fun to fight those spears. Okay. Alright, now we finally get some military buildings. Alright. We got a stable. Alright, fantastic. Alright, are we building? We are not idling our TC. We have villager production. Alright. About time. Very good. Much better, much better. And we have some farms. We have farms. Now we need to get to like 30 farms. That means all these villas coming out, going to wood, then pulling the wood off to make more farms. And right now, 16 on wood, so you'll have a lot of wood real quickly. And right now we have it. We have the stone to put down a castle or to put down another town center. He's not even in castle yet. We can put down another town center and probably be safe, because he's not going to get through your gate with any armory that he can make in feudal. The only thing he can get through the gateway is if he puts a tower to shoot down your. Otherwise, you can just build another wall real quickly before he even gets through your wall. However, I don't know what your plan is. We do have upgrades though. Upgrades are good. And what else do we got here? We're doing a great job with our production. We're almost caught up in villagers. This is fantastic. The 2 TCs is good. Third TC, fourth TC would probably be best, especially on arena. We're researching Cavalier. Perfect. Now we need to actually make a single knight, because it doesn't help to have Cavalier and no knights. Let's make a knight. Let's make a knight. Let's make a knight. We have the resources. We're doing well on the farms. 15. We could probably use Another 15 farms. And there we go. Okay. Now his idle TC time is actually fantastic. You guys are almost equal. But he has more resources. Okay. So now, you don't know what he's got. You're just blindly making army. Send your scout out. Go walk around his base to see what he's got. And then you will know he's got scouts, which your knights will take, and spearmen, which your knights won't take as nicely. So you'll need something to counter those. And we got housed again. Okay. Flemish militia. Okay. That will counter your spears very well, actually. Not a bad choice. They are stronger than not upgraded militia. Oh, and you go all out. And look at this. I told you you're going to have a lot of wood real soon. This is when you take 8, take 7 of these, put down a mill, put down 7 farms right away. That's what you do right now. And then you take another 5 over here and do the same thing here. And then keep making more villagers to then replace those that you just took to put into farms. And at that point, then you'll have, what, 7 plus 5, that's 13. You'd have almost 30 farms, which is what you need to knock out. Look at this stone, though. Not a bad idea to save the stone to know to, protect yourself, but you can probably put one out here, put one out here, put a castle here. Got a nice mill, you can put some farms around here. You also have all this wood. Another good thing to use wood for would be make military buildings. Alright. We're gonna come out and make a castle. Yes, 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 let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's make a castle, let's make a castle, and ooh, that's a very forward castle. Very nice. Maybe a little closer. I guess you still do hit the barely. Yep, and we have some crossbows there too. Not bad, not bad. University, that'll be good to get those ballistics to actually hit the army. And I think at this point he realizes, oh wow, that's a good place to hide your army. I don't think he actually sees. Oh yeah, he can see all of that actually. He must have researched Town Watch or something. Very good. Alright. Siege Workshop? Nope, Town Center. That works too. You probably don't need it because you can probably always just hide into this castle, but if you want to make more villagers here to then just go all out, that's not a bad idea. He's got a lot of army though. Your army is barely upgraded. It'd be good if you upgraded it. Retreating here would be good. Okay, what do we make? Coustelier. Alright, very good. He did not attack any of your army that was attacking you, it looks like, so it's surviving so far. Oh, you got that gate. Very good. I don't think he sees it behind this castle. And you still do have 3 crossbows, so actually survive that. Very good. You wipe out his whole army. And then you can go in and stop this castle. What a game. Oh, man. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. I think you have a petard here still. No? I was going to say you can launch it at that castle. Yep, right here. Take out the castle. At least start to. Alright, at this point you're probably not building more villagers. Yeah, you're idling your TC. You did get ballistics, which is good. But it'd be good actually if you started to make more army. Actually you're under 1,000. That's good. This is important to take out that castle, which you do. Villager attacking. It's probably a better idea. Look at those Custilier go. Whop, whop, whop. Whop, whop, whop. Camels will counter this. Will counter all these, but if you have more Flemish militia, that would be good. Town center is probably not the best thing to attack with all of your super expensive gold heavy cavalry that are all now gonna die. Okay. That's unfortunate. So, while you're attacking here, it's important to make more building, more units. Not sure why you're making more petards. You do have villagers here. I saw that you made a very nice. Ooh, that is a very risky castle right there. He has army. You do not. Are you gonna wall your villagers so that they don't die? Oh, they're just gonna die. Okay. You don't have any army to protect any villagers when you make a castle there. Okay. Yeah, that's an army. This is an army here too. And I think what I was trying to say is that's good. You're gonna want to not build another castle to continue push unless you have army. But in order to have an army, right here, make military buildings. Make 2, 3 stables. You can make you can make like 100 stables with all this wood. 2 or 3 stables. Make more. All right, archery range. Fine. Something. Archery range is even better. Oh, you're just throwing your really expensive army away. All right. That also works. Very good. Mangonel. Fantastic. There we go. Killed your own unit. The castle is just saving your butt right now. Barracks. Okay, cool. Let's make more Flemish militia. Let's keep it going. Alright. So I don't actually know. You don't see this. Yes you do. You see farms here. You see farms, you know they have town center here. If you could take out this town center, that'd be good. The way you do that, a couple rams. Well, actually you're attacking here, and you need something to attack these camels. Pikes are good. Flemish militia are great too. do applaud that you are making army here. I just saw a whole bunch of crossbow get queued. You can always make more than one barracks and always make more than one archery range, okay? And when you do that, more come out faster. Because right now, you're barely trying to keep up, but you have the resources. You can make them faster. And you can click up. You can treb all their stuff down. That's not a bad idea. I don't know where your Flemish militia are. Are they there? Yeah, they're standing behind the horses and letting the horses die. Oh, wow. Dude just came through with like 8 petards. Oh, sick. Oh, dude. That was clutch. Don't attack the TC. What happened last time you did that? They all died. You don't have enough big enough army. Not necessary. Not necessary. Pull back. Let the rams go in first. Oh no. Nothing to protect the rams. You're not paying attention. Oh, and then you lost all of your your cavalry. Alright. Alright. Attempt number 2 at this castle. And you, yet again, do not have army to protect your villagers who are going to try to build it. The petards are just going to just destroy it. Wow. Alright. So right now, your problem is the amount of your army you're making before you're sending it in is not enough. Oh, he got the castle before you. Or, oh, that was your imp research. Oh, that's lame. He stopped your imp research. Oh man, you research imp and one of these other ones back here. Wow, that's rough. That sucker's going down. Still no upgrades. Upgrades would be good too. Alright. Right now would be a good time to take a step back. Town center. Castle would be good. If the plan is to just give up this area here, start another area, that's good. Town center. I'm not sure what the town center is going to buy you. There's no resource there. You didn't make more villagers here to make this a booming town. Castle, you could at least then make trebs and try to hide under your castle. You're just using all your resources here, and you're going to be running out soon. Wow, look how many resources he has. He's still got more resources than you. He's got more villagers than you. You're doing a great job on the offense here. But it's time to regroup, man. It's time to regroup. The castle. Oh, I see what you did here. This was to like protect your villagers to your castle. You need military to protect your castle building. This is what is called a doubt castle. There's a famous player, Doubt, and he gets his castle to about 99, and then he can't finish it. And this is hilarious, right here. This is hilarious, fantastic. Is he gonna build it? He's gonna freaking build the whole thing. This one Chad villager. Look at this guy. Look at this Chad. Oh my gosh. That is... Oh my gosh. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Oh my gosh. He did it! That is the best thing. And then he's just standing there. Just... Oh man, what a boss. What a boss. What a boss. Oh, looks like you got murder holes. Wow. Wow, if you win the game because of that one villager, what a boss. But look at his army, 38. I mean, you can just look at it. Like, look, so much army. You have buildings that are very good with the forward. But you need army. You need to make military buildings and produce from them. Can't state it enough. We need military buildings to make military units. Alright. We're building more and more town centers. Okay. Alright. Nope, we did make Trebs. Okay. Looks like that TC... Oh, our castle barely survived though. Yeah, petards are kind of hard to stop. You kind of have to be paying attention to shoot them as they're coming in. We are building military buildings. Let's build more. Build more military buildings. We can do it. Okay. I'm going to take a wild guess as to why you don't want to make more military buildings. Because I'm guessing you're clicking on one of these and then queuing units. If you double click, I can't even show you because you don't have... So like example here, I double click on this, it selects all three, all the archery ranges that are on the same screen, and then you can hold shift, and then click on which one, and it'll make 5, and it'll spread those 5 units across the 3 archery ranges. You do that 1, 2, 3. You made 15 archers across 3 archery ranges, 15 skirms across 3 archery ranges, and then you can just go right ahead and just go right through. And then you'll have 15 archers in as much time as it takes you to make these 5 skirms. You would have 15 skirms. And the fact that you're making skirms is fantastic. That is great. Making Coustelier, that's good too. Okay, very. You're not afraid to make town centers, that is for sure. But you're gonna need more army than this. You're gonna need more army than this. Where is his army? What is he doing? He's got arvs. Okay. Oh, that's a lot to hand swordsman. Do we have any upgrades? We do not have any upgrades. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But we are raiding. That is very important. With that much wood, I don't think it's going to matter what you're raiding. Oh, he's got champs. He has champions. Oh my gosh, he has champions. You are screwed. If your Castilier were upgraded, oh, I stand corrected. They somehow melted the champs. No idea how that happened. You got lucky there. Oh, wow. More petards. I'm loving this push, though. This is a strong push you got going here. Capped rams in addition to trebs. I don't think this treb can hit this castle. Is it? Oh, it is. Hitting the castle. So the problem with your opponent is he never came and attacked your base, putting pressure on you. Probably would have stopped you a bit. I think it's the charge from your Couturier that are actually really hitting these guys hard. Maybe not. Yeah, look at that, 11 plus 26. That's what it is when it's charged. But then after it's attacked, it turns down to 11 plus 1. So 12. But first attack, after the charge, 11 plus 26. It's a 37 attack. Insane. Yep, and there are the Arbalesters. I don't know why he didn't bring them in earlier. I think he forgot that he had them. Because he's got ballistics. He has ballistics. He can take out your whole army with those. If he just made more of them. At this point, though, he still has more villagers than you. That is insane. I think that's probably why he's just like, yeah, whatever. You can have all that. I don't care. You can have my whole base there, because I think the only thing that's hurting him, yeah, is that you're killing all his houses. He doesn't have any way to make more. Oh, looks like they found their way in here finally. That's good. Get all that raiding in. Perfect. Nice raiding. Speed this up a little bit. Alright. He went all Arbalaster, which is not a bad idea, but you need something to counter these Costelier. You could have made some nice cheap halb. Oh, bringing out the bombard cannon. We still never got any more upgrades than that. You did build a forward military building. Look at that, though. Are we making any more units? Are we making any more military? We're making skirms, monks, and bombards. Bombards are very susceptible to dying. They are going to die instantly right now. To champions and also to Arbalesters. You need something to protect those, and they are very hard to protect. And they are also stupid expensive to make. Nope, but you do have the cap ram push on the outside here. And that was where all of his villagers were, and you just wiped out all his villagers. That was fantastic. And he has no gold now. It's actually huge. But he somehow just researched Bombard Tower. Wow. That's impressive. And you researched Paladin. Oh my gosh, bro. You still have less resources gathered than him, but you took all the gold on the map. And at this point, I think you might be realizing that unless you get relics, there is no more gold for you. You cannot make any more gold units. And that actually might be a problem. Looks like you are getting gold. So it looks like you did get some relics. Let's see, where are your relics? You have 3 relics. That's what saved you, those 3 relics there. I like how we're getting the hunt. Oh, that's rough. Ooh. Just outed yourself to die. Poor Bombard. Poor BBC. It's the last of your good army right here. Better make it count. Alright. This is the end of the game where there's no gold. You need to make trash units. Hopefully you had research. Alright, here's the final push. Is it enough? Is it enough gold units? I think it is. I think it is. I think it's enough. Oh no. Take out those farms. I think he's got more arbs somewhere. Oh, nope, he's got no arbs. That was it. This is it. It's GG. He's got nothing. Well, he actually could. Both of you are not making trash units. When you have gold, when you have no gold, and you have wood and food, you make halbs and skirms and hussars. That's what you make. And there it is. That's GG. There's unless he's gonna start making halbs, which he could actually to just destroy everything here. And if he refreshes his lumber camp there. That's GG. Once that's gone, yep. He has been defeated. Well done. Well done, sir. Congratulations on that game. Still clicked up way too quickly for feudal and castle. Click up to castle with 26, or feudal with 26 villas or 24 villas. It's probably better. And I think I'd do 24 and then 26, but 26 anyway. And then the other thing is just make military buildings and make military army. That is the thing that you're missing here. You can see here the whole game, right? Actual value. There wasn't a... oh, right here. Somehow you had 2 more villagers than him. The only time except at the very end where you had more villagers. So the idle TC time was a little troublesome too. This is a great castle time for arena, actually. But you need a lot more villagers than that. And economy. You actually, in the middle, had a better economy, but even at the very end, you still had more. But you did get more stone and more gold. I do applaud you for that. You did a great job on the map, building all those town centers. That was fantastic to get all that gold. That was a nice, simple, cheap way to protect your villagers with arrow fire. Yeah, That's it. Good game. Well played. And gotta get those flammation. Oh, and the last thing, get your blacksmith upgrades. Look at this guy. The only reason why you didn't win was because he just stopped making army. You were making enough army, but for some reason you got lucky with this great push here. And those trebs, he didn't know what to do. But he made petards, man, and those petards were deadly. Oh, here come more Flemish militia. Nice. Alright, done rambling. Sorry about that. Good game.